Is it working this time? The last one did not work. Couldn't get the little start show thing to pop up at the bottom of the Hangout. Crazy. All right. Looks like this one is working. Let's go. Welcome back, everyone. J-Bone here for Smash This Podcast. Yeah, let me talk to you about this crazy-ass show we saw tonight on Twitch TV from Impact Wrestling and the Wrestling Revolver, a joint show in Iowa, where Penta does, or did, English? Does, whatever. Penta Does Iowa was the name of the show. Let's go over this. I do love it when Impact does these joint shows. They're a lot of fun. You never know what's coming. There's no spoilers. There's no pre-taped stuff. Always get a few surprises. I mean, you get the card, but we got stuff tonight. I mean, I saw a lot of guys tonight that I'd never seen before. And even though they were, say, like local to Iowa or probably popular in the brand of the Wrestling Revolver, excuse me, which I heard this is Sammy's company, Sammy Callahan's show. He's the one that books the Wrestling Revolver. And he works for Impact. So it only makes sense that they put on a show together. And that's just awesome. I can't say nothing bad about that. I know that Sammy Callahan is not everyone's cup of tea. But when you have two companies working together, indie or TV or whatever, that's gold. That's awesome, and that's what Impact's doing. They're doing about one a month, one every other month, or whatever it is. They had one Mania weekend. They did the Impact versus Lucha Underground, which was just incredible. This one was a lot of fun. I don't know when their next one is going to be, but I can't wait to see when. So, yeah, let's talk about some of this stuff. I did miss a little bit here and there, had to go use the facilities or whatever. And no, I'm not calling any of these matches a bathroom break. It's like when the matches are boom, boom, boom. Sometimes you just gotta, it's how life is. I missed a little bit of the Shane Strickland, Jason Cade show, but I did see most of it. That was a blast. Jason Cade came out with Famous B from Lucha Underground. That was cool. We haven't seen him in a while. And the fact that we're getting the trailer in less than a week for Lucha Underground, I'm pretty sure Famous B is going to be part of that too. And so will Shane Strickland, or AKA Killshot. I'm hoping he's on there. I know a bunch of names that are confirmed on there, but I'm not completely sure. But nonetheless, it'd be great if we saw both these guys more on Impact as well. But from what I know, at least one, if not both these guys, are regulars on the Wrestling Revolver show. And by the way, if you do join live tonight, thank you very much. I know it's late. I didn't even catch the post show that Impact did. I think they had some technical issues tonight, but it really didn't take away from the show too much. They got it cleared up within the first match, if not right after the first match, from what I could tell. They had some audio issues during this match, but the match was great. If you just turn on the volume and didn't listen to the skipping of the audio, you still saw a great match, you know. And that's not to take away from Sanjay Dutt and Josh Matthews. They had a blast tonight together. They really did. At least it sounded like they did. Had a lot of fun calling all this chaotic action. Jason Cade with Famous B paying some heavy dividends tonight. Came out with a win. I think shocked some people because there were chants tonight. I think the fan favorite was Shane Strickland saying Swerve was going to kill you. They believe that's what they were chanting. But yeah, all I wrote down was wow. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Like I said, Famous B paying dividends tonight, as he usually does, somehow, some way. So yeah, great to see him. Haven't seen him in a while. Hope to see him a lot more in about a month. Or hey, you know, I would love to see him on Impact Wrestling too. The more Lucha Underground guys on there on a regular basis on TV is awesome. Period. Love it. Then we got a triple threat tag team match that I don't think they called for tornado. It wasn't supposed to be a tornado tag match, but it ended up being like that. The ref had no control over this match. These guys were all over the place. Like I said, no clue who they were, but so much fun. They all put in 110% and made this match so much fun to watch. Was the Dirty versus Zero. By the way, does the Dirty, little side note thing, no conspiracy theories here, nothing, just was interesting. The masks that they were wearing out to the ring are the same ones that Mad wear. Conan's group, Mad, down in AAA. I also think they might be showing up somewhere else pretty soon. Same glow-in-the-dark masks with the green crosses on the eyes and pretty badass. Zero Gravity, great high-flying team, hence the name. And Night Riders with a Z. Just make sure you get the spelling right on that. Riders. And make sure you spell it with a Y, not an I. Riders. The Dirty came out with a win in this one. Great match. Tons of action. A lot of fun. You know, and I hope Impact does another show with these guys soon, and we get to see them. You know, and this place was packed. I didn't catch where this place was. Some ballroom in somewhere in Iowa. Des Moines somewhere, I think, something like that. I don't know. But anyways, let's see what's next here. Jessica Havoc versus Taya Valkyrie. Jessica Havoc being a fan favorite here because she is I believe she is still the main squeeze of the head booker of the show, Mr. Callahan. Would not be surprised if we didn't call her Mrs. Callahan. Are they married or are they just, I don't know. They're together. That's all I know. And in fact, they both moved. So they were both living in Florida and they both just moved back to Ohio. Back to their homeland. But anyways, besides the lovey-dovey, Jessica Havoc versus Taya Valkyrie. Incredible women's match. Lots of action. Taya surprised. I think I was shocked. I really thought the fan favorite was going to come out on top here. And I hadn't seen Jessica wrestle in a long time. It was great to see her. And I've been seeing a lot of interaction online on Twitter lately. The fans want Jessica back in the Impact Zone. I can personally say I want the same. Okay. Absolutely. And, you know, unfortunately I wasn't paying much attention to Impact when she was champ, but I can say, from what I've seen of her since, independent matches on YouTube and whatnot, she's a lot of fun to watch. And so is Taya. Taya is one of my favorites right now. And I would love to see this happen again on a bigger stage, on TV. So, hey, Impact, make that happen. And that's not the first person I saw on tonight's show that I want Impact to sign. And no, I'm not talking about Man Scout. No. We'll get to him in a minute, but I'm not talking about him. No. But nonetheless, Taya Valkyrie comes out with a win for this one. Then we get to next match is an open challenge, and I unfortunately missed some of this match too. But from what I watched of this was a lot of fun. And unfortunately, I did not write down all the names that were in this. They said it was like 9 or 10 guys. Matthew Palmer defending his Open Scramble Invite Championship. I think that was all of it. I think. I never heard of it before, so I think I got it right. But anyways, so it was like a 10-way match between, or 9-way, whatever. All these guys against each other, trying to get the pin. Crazy amount of action. Larry D, a really big guy, and apparently a very popular local guy, was also in this match. Got a lot of love, standing ovation at the end of this match. So, hey, maybe we'll see more of him soon somewhere. I don't know. It's stuff, when stuff like that happens, people take notice. So, we'll see. But they all put in 110%. It was great. Rich Swann made his debut tonight. And I'm a little, I made the video the other night. I was a little confused on how they promoted it. Impact didn't really say much about it online. In fact, if anything, it was mostly the Wrestling Revolver was doing the promotion, putting his name and his face out there. So I don't know, but they said he was debuting for Impact Wrestling tonight. So I don't know if this was his official debut for Impact or just the house show, like he was working it, or are we going to see him on TV soon? I'm 99.999% sure Rich Swann was not part of this last set of tapings. Because usually when new guys show up, people say stuff. Although I haven't heard a lot of spoilers. I mean, you can look for spoilers on this. I don't. I like to keep my surprises. I mean, some stuff you just see because people are like, hey, new champ or whatever. But from what I know, he wasn't there. So we'll see. But the next set of tapings is supposed to happen within the next few weeks, I think. I don't know how long they actually tape for, but nonetheless. But yeah, I would love to see Rich Swann on Impact with his significant other, who is the Undead Bride. Ooh, that'd be a hell of an intergender match. You get the high-flying, crazy dancing stuff for Rich Swann, and then twitching dead girl. That's oh my goodness. Scary stuff. And we'll get to some dead stuff in a little bit here. But yeah, so Rich Swann is your new Open Scramble. Let's see if I get this. Open Scramble Invite Champion. I think that's it. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it's called. So, like I said, something new. We saw a lot of new stuff here tonight. If you're an Impact fan, watch it on Twitch. Then we had, let's see here, the House of Hardcore match. This was a lot of fun. A lot of comedy, a lot of crazy action, but a lot of fun. That promo that Tommy cut on this, what was his name? Jake Manning, Man Scout. All I wrote down was LOL. Oh man, he got nasty. What did he say? He said, you are the ugliest woman that, oh God, now I forget the guy's name. He just passed away. I should have written it down. Can't think of the guy's name. Balls Mahoney. I was thinking it was Axel. Axel passed away too, but no. They were a tag team, so I was trying to quickly put it together in my head. Oh my God, I'm tired. Balls Mahoney, he said, you are the ugliest woman I've seen Balls Mahoney take home, or something to have sex with, or something. Oh my God, great stuff. Then of course, Jake Manning didn't want to do the match. He wanted Boy Scout rules or something. No House of Hardcore rules, came back. Then they ended up doing the hardcore stuff anyways. But he got in the ring, hiked his shorts up. Oh, man. So much fun. Tommy Dreamer got the win, though. Good match, though. A lot of comedy, but it's a solid hardcore match. Especially for, I'm not going to call Tommy Dreamer an old fart, but I know he's slowing down. I've talked about that a little on here. He is slowing down, and he has talked about retirement. And every time he has one of these matches now, it's like, is this his last one? I think he's going to go up big time. He's not going to make a show like this his last show, but you never know. We'll see. But nonetheless, always a blast watching him do these. And we'll probably see some of him in that Lucha Underground trailer coming up this Wednesday. Yeah. Can't wait to see how he's partaking in that series. Then we get someone that we had seen a few times before open a House of Hardcore show recently. So it was cool to see him here. Clayton Gains, a young buck, not the young buck, but a young buck, a young up-and-comer against ring veteran I did that wrong. Eli Drake, who quite braggadociously commented after the match about going after that Impact World Championship this coming Thursday. We say 5 days. Eli Drake beat him with a gravy train. Good match though. A lot of fun. Great to see this kid, Clayton Gains. I'm sure we're going to see a lot more of him, especially if Tommy's giving him a chance. That's the only place I've seen him, but that's not to say that's the only place he's, it's just, Tommy's giving him some screen time, which is quite generous of him. So, let's see. Continuing here into the third hour, we get a Tornado 6-man tag match. OVE with Sammy Callahan. Oh, the crowd was hot for these guys. Well, it's their show. But, yeah. Versus Matt Sydal and the Rascals. Desmond Xavier, who we've seen on Impact before, but his tag team partner, I don't believe we have. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Zachary Wentz. Both these guys just coming back from overseas. I'll just say Asia, because I can't remember if it was China or Japan. We'll just say Asia. And the guys from OVE, even though they won, they complimented the Rascals and really put them over at the end of the match tremendously. Great to see. Such a good match. A lot of fun. In fact, I even took a clip from the Twitch show, retweeted it, and said, "Hey, Impact, sign Zachary Wentz," because they've already got Desmond Xavier. I want them to sign Zachary too, because those two are a hot tag team. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out some of the other stuff that's besides this match. I mean, this was a great example of how good they are, but they've really been tearing it up lately. And yeah, like I can't think. I always screw up the Chris brothers' names. Jake and the guy with the beard. Anyways, I can't remember if that's Jake or not, but nonetheless, said it there to the hungriest, youngest team out there. So yeah, we'll see what Impact does in the near future. Hopefully, we'll see another new face by the name of Zachary Wentz tag with, Desmond Xavier soon. Oh, let's see. And we get a fan's choice for the main event. They chose, out of the 3 choices, Street Fight for the Impact World Championship match. The Zombie Princess versus the champ Pentagon Jr. Jimmy Jacobs is known in the Impact Zone as a mouthpiece. But first and foremost, in the wrestling industry, he has a long history of in-ring work. And he's good. He's very good. And since he's left the WWE, he's, as a writer, he's done a lot of in-ring work, except he hasn't done any for Impact, which is very interesting. They're using him as Congo Kong's mouthpiece, but when he joined Impact, I believe he was injured. He was just starting his, getting back in the ring, getting in front of the indie crowds again, and then he got hurt right before his debut. So I think they were maybe going to put him as an in-ring talent, but then they couldn't. That's a guess. That I don't know that for sure. That's a guess. But let me tell you, now that looks like he's fine, I would love to see them use more of him, as Congo's mouthpiece and in the ring. So we'll see if that happens. But let me tell you, it was great to see Jimmy Jacobs in the ring again. And I have not personally seen him wrestle in quite a while. It's been a long time, since like his Ring of Honor days before WWE as a writer. He wore the tutu tonight. He had the garter on, and he had some death-looking makeup. Came out to the ring, blood dripping. I mean, it basically was like a drag version of Su Yung. It was terrifying. It was like, because I mean, he's kind of flamboyant when he's on Impact, and he'll put a little makeup on, or he'll have his, what do they call the man purse? I don't have one, so I couldn't tell you what they call it. The man purse. Anyways. That's not what they call it. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm not that cool, okay? But oh my God, he looked dreadful tonight. Scary. Like Su Yung scary. Great match between Zombie Princess, Jimmy Jacobs, and Pentagon Jr. Defending his championship. Pentagon, of course, won. Well, I shouldn't say of course, because you never know. You get surprises at a house show, but considering they did the tapings, then he's got to be champ going into the next show. So, but nonetheless, this hardcore match, man, they had those giant wooden planks, they had the chairs, and just crazy, crazy stuff. Got the crowd involved. And yeah, just a lot of fun. Pentagon Jr. looked a little banged up at the end. Jimmy Jacobs looked pretty banged up too. Was he ugly? He was not looking very princess-like by the end of that match. Let me tell you, he was looking rough. Yeah, not very sexy. I had my wife take a peek at the match before she went to bed. What the hell did she say? She said, "Where's his bra?" I was like, "Go to bed. Get out of here." Oh my God. So Jimmy Jacobs, if you ever watch this, my wife thinks he should have worn a bra tonight. Don't ask. Out of the mouths of women, you never know. So that's it for this one. A lot of fun, crazy action, kind of like this week's Impact show. You get a little bit of everything. You get the hardcore stuff, you get a little bit of comedy, and some great in-ring work. And, some surprises too. I mean, surprises as in guys we haven't seen before. Or at least, most of the fans, I'm assuming, that are watching Impact Wrestling on a regular basis if you're not from the Ohio area. Or, excuse me, Iowa area. What did I say? Ohio? I'm tired, folks. I'm sorry. It's late. So we're going to wrap this up before I embarrass myself anymore. Oh, man. So, yeah, for Penta Does Iowa, tremendous show. Shoot, some of these matches, I might go back and watch it again once the replay is up. Good stuff, especially that the tag matches. I mean, the hardcore stuff at the end was really a lot of fun. But to watch guys like Zachary Wentz that you don't see on TV all the time, working with his cohort Desmond Xavier, a lot of fun. And great match with Jessica Havoc and Taya Valkyrie too. Hope to see that again. So Impact Wrestling, like I said, if you're watching, we got to see more Jessica Havoc, get her back in the Impact Zone, along with the tag team of the Rascals, Desmond Xavier and Zachary Wentz. Get him a contract. And if you like that idea, let me know in the comments what you thought of this show. By all means, talk to me. Let me know what you thought. And share this video if you dug it. Yeah, give the channel a sub too. Would be most appreciated. Just trying to grow the product, folks, and share what I love watching. So that's about it. And yeah, I don't know. I think I am going to watch Backlash tomorrow night, but I don't know if I'm going to review it. I didn't do a predictions for it. I'm not that excited for it because the card is kind of all over the place between Raw and SmackDown guys, but we'll see. Brian W in the chat says this was awesome. I was there. Oh, glad you had fun, man. It looked like a pretty big crowd. I mean, that compared to some house shows you see on YouTube of independent wrestling shows, seemed like there was I'd say several hundred people there. So nice sized crowd. The Sammy really packs them in, especially when you get some well-known faces on there like Pentagon Jr., one of the hottest rising Lucha Libre stars, and Eli Drake and Taya Valkyrie, among other known faces. Especially Shane Strickland. Damn, he's all over the place. Lucha Underground, MLW champ. Hopefully he'll be part of the Impact Zone too. I'm just whore him out. I want to see him everywhere. I'm a greedy bastard when it comes to these Lucha Underground guys. What can I say? So that's it for this one. We'll we'll wrap this up. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, sub the channel, and ring that bell for notifications so that you know when more of my content hits your screen. Dear God. Good night, folks. Have a good one.